Sass.
Yeah, my G.
Fuck on my G, man.
What you saying? Where we at, Lords?
We're in 2016, fam.
Yeah, new era.
New era, new day,
Trust me.
new dawn.
All of that stuff. Survival of the fittest.
Trust me. It's really good though, man. We got Godfather of Grime with this way.
Godson of Grime, Lords. Godson.
Jesus, forgive me.
Only one
Fam,
Godfather,
you see me in
that's
titles,
why,
you see me in titles, yeah. All I do is mix up titles.
Godson, you know.
Like big up Gets and Rookie, I kept on calling everything 635, 563. Everyone was correcting me on Twitter every 5
Bare
minutes.
numbers,
I know, since I know it's them three numbers, innit? Godson of Grime coming soon, man. The Godson.
That's what it is right now, man. The prodigal son, man. Trust me.
Tell us about it, man. What's good with the CD?
It took me a year to make it. I know it sounds long, but it's because I went around the world to make it. So I was in Toronto for a piece, I was in Atlanta for a piece, I was in LA, I was in Europe. I made some like in different parts of Eastern Europe. I made some in like France, Paris, and like it was just like an all-round thing. I didn't go Africa or like Asia and that, you know what I'm trying to say? But I collaborated with Asian artists and like I challenged myself, you know what I'm saying? Pushed myself this time. Like I really wanted to make a masterpiece and like respect it myself before anybody else respects it. You know what I'm trying to say? I wanted everybody to feel how I feel when I put it out. Like not on I know all the artists say that, but I really wanted them to feel how I felt when I made it. Like in all these different parts of the world and the enjoyment of like spinning grime and doing all this. So, yeah, man, that's why Godson of Grime. I thought, you know what? Sometimes you have to raise the bar, raise the level, raise the culture, and that's for all of us. You know what I'm trying to say? We're all trying to like better it for what's to come. So this is my little piece in that puzzle. You know what I'm trying to say? So Godson of Grime. Like everybody has to go home and sketchbook and do their thing now. You know what I mean? I've done my bit. You get me? Yeah. That's my part for the year. You get me?
So when is it out exactly?
It's gonna be out in February. So
what's the date on that? February?
Yeah, February the 26th.
Alright.
Obviously you gotta let the little Valentine's man them do their little thing. Man them are gonna be a little stretch. Godson of Grime coming out. Oh, cuz you know I gotta do the little holiday in thing with the wifey. Man can't really stretch that, so man just push that a little bit further for the man. You get me? Yeah. You know how the man knows the pockets roll, you get me? So just push that 26th of February. Bam.
Say nothing. This will be out before then anyway. So like, boom, like, what's some of your favourite tracks off that?
Well,
what is it, an EP, mixtape, or album?
You know what? It's like, everyone says EP, yeah? This is an album, man. When you're taking like a year to put something out, like it's an album. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
proper project.
Yeah, proper project because like of where it was done and how it was put together and the people involved and like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, at one part of this, I was like camped out with Trey Mission and Wiley, like just in Toronto in freezing cold with Mango. In studio, Drake's studio, like recording bits of this out. Like this is a masterpiece in terms of grime, if you see what I'm trying to say, the environments and like the highest level of trying to put out a product. Like man was in like Maybach Studios making grime like this. It wasn't a normal like, yeah, like let me call up Bobby and just getting to record it. It wasn't one of them ones that like man proper went, you know what's all the best artists doing out there, put my hand in my pocket, what's going on, bomb, and actually make this thing, you know what I'm saying, on that level. So that's why when you hear it, you can tell man didn't make it in Bobby's yard on like his speakers in his room, just quickly recording this thing. No, it was proper. How they treat their music, I treated grime like that, treating it like in proper respect.
Like boom, like so you didn't mention tracks to look out for, innit? Like what's your favourite, some of your favourite tracks on them?
Like Falaraki's a massive track on there. Like Gimme Grime.
Fallaraki featuring
Lost Soldier, she's on that. Like she's obviously like, you know what I'm saying, like there isn't a majority Asian like flavour in grime and like she's female and like, you know what I'm trying to say, she's coming from a different standpoint and a different background. A man's seeing that and respecting that, you know what I'm trying to say. So when she's coming on her tape, I just thought, you know what, she's got a little flavour, you know what I'm trying to say. Just flung her on that and she just banged over that audio slugs beat nuts and it's just got a vibe. And I think for summer, man, you get me? So
survive.
Grime report on that thing. Then we got like, you know what it is, Loads? I have to go, I can't say. I want to say, yeah, this is the favourite one, but every single tune means something to man. Like there's tunes on there like Judas and Jesus, you get me? That's something I've experienced in my life and what I was going through, and it's not every single day man's in studio and everything's nice. There's days when you're just fucked up, and you know what I'm saying? And that's when I made that, and that was when man's going through that, and oh shit man, this ain't going through, and that ain't work. You know what I'm saying? It's not every day a winning day, you get me? But man's want to win every day. You know what I'm trying to say? So, because obviously that there's different tunes on there that mean different things to man. So I can't just say this is the best tune or that's the best. But the ones for the party goals, if you want to base it on that, I'd say Grime in Japan's gonna go off.
That's a big track.
Yeah,
big track.
I think I Hate Mondays, that's gonna go off. Like I think I Hate Mondays is gonna go off, just go off on a different one. Because of what it just stands for. It's like there's a lot of men that make grime, but there's not a lot of storytellers. Not a lot of men that are trying to like get this stories from this point to this point and say it. Mm-hmm. So there's a few men that are doing that, and you can see where they are. You see what I'm trying to say? They're able to transcend that. So because on that tune, I know, bam, off. And everyone can relate to that, you know what I'm trying to say? It's not, no, I'm a bad man standing in the corner thing, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I watch that on the news just like you do, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say? I go to the shop just like you do, cuz. So that one, that's gonna bang off. But yeah, man, everything, there's a flavour on there for everyone, really, to be fair. There's a flavour on there for everyone.
Alright, my G.